You know I'm having a stay-at-home day because I'm wearing the holy shirt, people. Yeah, I put it on this morning. This is my clean shirt. I had to dig it out of a tote over there. Because I have a tote of clothes over here that I took out of this cupboard that were like holy shirts that I don't wear out. Which I'm going to end up putting in a smaller tote on the bottom shelf. But that's why I'm kind of waiting to get a smaller tote. I got to measure it and see how big of a tote I need. At least I think that's how it's going to go. I don't know. Between these two cupboards here, I might have some changes. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. It's Friday. Dad bungee corded our mailbox together so we can at least get our mail until it gets replaced. He just slapped the top back on and wrapped it up. He got called. Originally, he was supposed to leave today to go get a car at 9, and then they called him and said, because it was crappy weather this morning, and then they said, we're going to cancel. And then the sun came out and melted off all the roads, so then they decided to leave at 10, because everything was better. So he and Larry took off at 10 o'clock, going over towards Chicago. There's the kitty. She's back there on her, what do you have? Oh, your tail. It's like, what are you doing? Yeah. So they're probably on their way back by now or having lunch or something. Because it's only a couple hours away. So once he left, I talked on the phone for about an hour to Keith. Hi, Keith. He's probably passing out about now. And then after I got the phone with him, I went and did a bunch of prep work in the kitchen for dinner tonight. I got all my green peppers cut up, all my onions cut up. I got the chicken out of the freezer because it's pre-cooked fajita meat. And I took it out of the freezer and I cooked it in the microwave a couple minutes and put it in a dish. That way later on I could just toss it in the skillet after the peppers and onions cook and just heat it with that. I got all my lettuce cut up, tomatoes cut up. Everything's done and in nice little containers in the fridge. All pretty. And then I made myself some lunch, which is right here. I haven't even touched it yet. I made myself some steamed green beans with a little bit of spray butter. And, well, I can't believe it's not butter spray. So it's really not butter. And a lean turkey sandwich, dry. I love dry sandwiches. I can't help it. Yeah. This is that fat-free bread, which I can't tell the difference. Really. And then for dessert, I have a couple persimmons I'm going to have. They smell good. I've had them in the refrigerator for a little while to get a little bit ripe, a little soft, a little good. Now they're going to be mine. They were on sale at Meijer's last week, so I got a couple. Other than that, that's all that's really been going on here. Okay. I'm going to do a few questions. These are from Thibodeau Van. 60, is it Thibodeau 66? I can't remember her number. She did these, I don't know, a few days ago, and I figured, why not? If you could design a postage stamp, what would be on it? It would probably have the word dream on it of some sort. Dream and graphic-y stuff. Pretty pink. It would be pink. It would be a pink stamp. Yeah. It'd have to be pink with dream on it. What kind of house would you build if money was no object? Okay. It would be all one level. And no steps to get in. Wide doors. Because I'm a wide person. The rooms that I really... Uh-oh. Okay, there. I probably sounded like a demon or something there for a minute because my camera froze. The rooms that are a must-have for me in a house, in my dream home, would be a humongous library, a room, just shelves, from floor to ceiling. I don't know how I would get the ones up by the ceiling, but I would hire a man. If money's no object to build my house, then I would have a book fetcher. That's just how it would be. And with comfortable seating, just to read. I've always wanted a library. Oh, that would be wonderful. And I want a bathroom, a dream bathroom. Because I just do. I want a bathtub that is almost like a hot tub, but not. I want a bathtub there's like handrails that you step down into, like a few steps, like going into a hot tub. And, but not on that grand scale, but just a tub, and then that I could step out of. That way it would be easy for me to do it, because a regular tub and me don't work, because, you know, it just ain't happening. I need steps with handrails. And a big walk-in shower with a bench seat. And a toilet to die for. I love our toilet here. I do. I love it. Them are my two main rooms that I really always think about in a house. You know, a comfortable. This bed here. I'm gonna call the mattress place not far from here and see if they have, first, before I even go over there, I'm gonna call them and say, do you have a double-sided pillow top flippable mattress? Okay. Dream house done. Have I ever shot a gun? I've shot, like, pump air rifles, but not a handgun. Shot crossbows, bow and arrows. That's about it. What are you doing? Hey, you. Where are you? Kitty, kitty, kitty. She's up to no good somewhere in here. I don't know where, but she's somewhere. Okay. What's the worst date you ever experienced? I haven't been on a lot of dates. I went out one. He was very nice. What are you doing? Hey. Did you just erp? I think she erped. You okay? She just erped some foam. Ain't that nice? So after I talk to you, I gotta go clean it up and then wash my hands so I can eat. Just what I want to do. Clean up kitty erp. It was I can't even remember how I met him. Probably online. And he lived in, not far from Chicago, so I drove over there and parked at his house, and then we went eat. He was very nice, but he had a little bit of a creep factor to him, but he was, it was a little creepy. But the sad thing is, he took me out for lunch, and then we went and took a ride into the city, and we went to a movie, and by that time later on in the evening, he bought me flowers, but he still creeped me out. I don't know. Which 3 news stories in your lifetime have affected you? I'm going to go with 3 news stories that stand out in my mind that I can remember. And one, of course, is when the space shuttle blew up. I remember I was in the 7th grade, and a teacher came in and whispered into our teacher's ear, and then our teacher kind of went pale, and she told us what happened. I remember watching when Jessica McClure was in the well. I remember just watching the TV, hoping they got that baby out. What was another big one that just... 9/11, you know, that just changed a lot of things in our country. So I'm gonna go with those 3. They just stand out in my mind like bing. Now I'm gonna go clean up kitty erp. Ugh. She's trying to bury it now. Wait. Look at. Where's my napkin? Where's she? I can't get you to there. My cord isn't long enough. Alright, I'm rolling.